Yeah, you stay right there. This is why Chuck is not in sales, because he's a smart ass.
I just keep it real.
Okay, so we've told you numerous times, and all the guys that did not get their high wing spoilers, he just brought the car up that has the side rocker extensions on, and he goes, man, this is a good looking car.
Black
He goes,
rims.
oh yeah, beautiful, nice job install.
Lovely.
He goes, but you know what? The one thing that would really set this car off nice is a high wing spoiler. What is wrong with you? This guy had one on order.
Rick fell for it. I said, you know what really set this off? Rick goes, what?
I did. I did. I'm like, oh, what? Yeah, what?
Yeah, high wing spoiler.
Yeah, poor Waylon. Yeah, he wanted a high wing spoiler on this car. It does look great. And that's why you're not in sales. Because I would let the customers hit you if you did that to them. That poor guy. I feel bad for these guys.
I feel bad too.
It's out of our control.
It is out of our control.
It's a mess, and it's crap. Okay, that's all I say.
Yeah.
What's happening is really crap. So,
but you know, everybody has to understand. It's not just in the Corvette world and in this. We have a Dr. Pepper shortage now.
we do.
Yeah, I heard on the news this morning.
Well,
welcome to 2020, Corona 19.
We're a big Corvette store, as you guys know, but we're also a very big Silverado store, and you've got the same situation on Silverados.
Yeah.
A lot of parts you can't get, not ordered, stuff ordered on the car, canceled, so. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make it any better, but I mean, that's just what's happening, guys.
It's the world we live in, unfortunately.
Okay. You and your one-liners. I know how to make that. Okay. Keep you away from the customers. All right, thank you for watching, guys.
Hi, it's Neil from California, and you're watching Rick Conti on YouTube.
Oh, Chuck. Well, he's a great technician, but he'll never make it in sales because he has no filter. Welcome back to my Corvette channel, everybody. My name is Rick Conti, and I appreciate you taking the time to check in. And I'm sorry if I look like I just jumped out of a Corvette catalog. Because I did. People ask me from time to time, they say, hey man, where'd you get that shirt, or where'd you get that hat? Well, this is the new C8R racing logo hat. Even got it here on the sleeve. Got these from the Corvette Museum. Yeah, I've got shoes and socks to match. Any way I can display my Corvette pride. Thanks again for joining us today, you guys. I've got a fun one for you. If you remember, on Saturday, we talked about the C8 competition sports seat. I gave you my opinion on how I felt that seat would not work for everyone. Well, you'll meet the guy that bought that car today, see his initial reaction when he sits in the seat, and find out what he thinks after he sat in them for 16 hours. You'll meet Bobby and Tara from Texas. I've had the pleasure of working with them twice here in Ohio and 2 more times since they moved to Texas, and that really means a lot. And Bobby gives you guys, if you do a little weekend driving and you don't have a 3-point harness in your car, he shows you a tip on how to really cinch that seat belt. In fact, it's such a good tip, I'm going to re-air it on Tuesday for our Tech Tuesday. You guys are really going to like that. And we're also going to show you those side rocker extensions on the car, even though they're not on his car. All right, guys, we're still under mandatory mask wearing here in Ohio at this time that we're recording this segment. And Bobby is not only here to get his car from Texas, but he's working his butt off right now. Dude, I'm like feeling really bad that you're doing that right now.
Why's that?
Do you want me to help?
No.
Doing the track wrap. There's his wife, Tara. Hi, Tara. Good to see you again.
Hi.
Good repeat customer here. So when you walked up and saw your creation for the first time, what'd you think, man?
Oh, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But way better in person.
Well, and per Bobby's request, kind of like what we had a couple of years ago with our friend Chuck in Oklahoma.
Oh, the car is totally filthy and nasty, and it's just the way I love them.
He said, don't touch anything, don't wash it, I'll take care of it. He's got a lot of plans for the car, doing some track wrap right now. This stuff is great. We showed you this before. You can see back here, a little bit thicker. Doesn't have to be beautiful, just protect it. That's what it's there for. Get them home to Texas, and what are you gonna do when you get it back home? You got clear bra and that kind of thing gonna be.
To the track.
In case you missed that episode last Saturday, Bobby is the guy that has gotten our first, actually only, but first competition seed car for the C8 Corvette. Him and his wife Tara were watching the episode in the airport before they flew in. She's like, I think Bobby said, he goes, wow, you know what? You're right, that thing is pretty deep on the side of the seat. Watch my hand. It disappears. I mean, that's how deep this is. You can see it over here. But I know he's gonna love it. Have you sat in it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, you haven't even sat in it yet?
I did.
You did? What do you think?
Wasn't bad for me.
Yeah, good. Well, you're tiny. You're fine. I feel like I'm not doing my job when I deliver a dirty car. Do not like that. I understand though, and I respect that, but I still feel very uncomfortable doing that. Wow, that's a great job.
Not really.
I would have to say that you won't have a job opportunity with InShane Designs. It's like, look at that. That's about what mine looks like when I do it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's all right though. Talk a little. I don't like to make this about me, but I'm gonna talk a little. Now that I've let you guys know I got a car on order, and I was telling him, simply because I saw these wheels in person, I've actually changed the wheels on my order. My son wants me to get black. I went with the Trident gray wheels. That's what I'm going to switch it to. Because like I told you guys before, and I think he even mentioned it when we were down in Bowling Green with Jim, is the first time that I saw the mid-engine car out in camo, and that I saw the wheels, and I'm like, wow, that's a great looking wheel, you know. And you're thinking, well, it's a prototype car. It's not going to be the wheel that's on the retail car. And then when this came to be, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go with my first inclination. I'm going to go with that wheel on my Rapid Blue car. I do like the Spectre gray wheel. Not sunny now, but you get enough sun shining off this part right here, enough definition. Just it's a sporty looking wheel, and the way this wheel looks compared to the open spoke 5-spoke wheel, I think this wheel actually looks bigger on the car, in my humble opinion. Bobby's spec is a 3LT Z51, red calipers as you see. The competition seats, as we featured these before. Oh man, these look great with the red stitching too, and the red seat belts. Bobby knows how to order a car. Carbon fiber dash, the accents over here, and the suede inserts. So you'll pick up suede in through here in the middle cut of your seat, and a little bit over in here, and protected as we have right now on the steering wheel. First and foremost, first time you sat in your seats.
Yeah.
What do you think? Everybody wants to know. It's like, okay, you've been talking about this guy's seats. He's not even sat in the seats. What does he think? What do you think?
Well, I got a 34, 35-inch waist. I feel it just a little bit right here by the seatbelt anchor, but otherwise it feels really comfortable.
Okay, you're gonna be good. Yeah. So he's got the drive back to Texas, and we'll tell you how that goes. We'll call Bobby and get some feedback on how that long drive is, but he's prepared for this, and it is a comfortable seat, but we talked about that in a previous vlog and how it may not work for all of you. Here's something though, I love teaching you guys stuff about the Corvette, but I learned something today, and I want to share it with you because of him. All right, so you do some performance driving, and you talked about if you don't do a 3-point harness, how you can really utilize the seat belts that you have already in Corvette. So tell the guys how they can really ratchet and hold you in the seat.
Okay, so what we do is, of course, you want to get your hands on the wheel so you have your elbows here at a 90-degree angle. Of course, I'm not doing that right this second, but what you'll do is you'll put your seatbelt on, and then you'll pull it all the way out. Okay. And then you'll let it ratchet up. And then what it does is it's where you can't move, and you'll move your seat up just a little bit, and then you're locked into the seat.
That was really holding you in the seat.
Yeah.
Oh wow, dude, I didn't know that. That's fantastic. Yeah. Thanks, Bobby. Oh, that's neat, guys. You guys like that, don't you? Ah, yeah. Overall, how's it feel though, man?
Oh, it feels awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Appreciate it.
All right, he's got a long drive ahead. Love talking to him. It's great that we have an opportunity to do business again. I'm excited that he watches the channel and stays up on top of place of the marketplace, and we get to share his story. I mean, that's exciting too, so thank you for that. He's going to call OnStar. You know, that's kind of brain damage. But it's a good safety feature, especially for the drive home. You at least want to have that active. So we'll have him do that. We'll do a send-off pad, and we'll be talking to Bobby hopefully in this vlog when he gets home to get some more feedback on these competition seats just to share with all of you guys. I thought that was interesting. That's pretty cool. So if you're going to do like a little road race event with your Corvette club and you don't have the full gear, that's a great way, a great tip from Bobby, how you can hold yourself in the seat regardless of the seat that you have. Right, I'm with you guys. I think not like a car salesman. I'm a Corvette guy. I've had this question probably 10, 12 times. I've never addressed it on the vlog. Bobby just asked me, so I got to tell you guys right now. So down over there on the far right is your gas, and it tells you range to empty, if you could see that. You see that there? It says 360. And then Bobby said, hey man, what's up with 360 miles on my car? I'm like, no, the odometer is down over here, bro. Thanks for the continued business. I appreciate it, you guys. Bobby, thanks, man.
Thanks for the help.
Always good to see you, man. Excited to get your feedback on your trip. Well, you'll have it broke in by the time you get home, and you got a track event planned yet, or?
Yeah, I've got to get it corner weighted, and got to see if I want to put different brake pads on it.
Okay.
See if I save these for.
Don't forget about your transmission fluid.
Yeah.
2 additional quarts. And when you're done, you can leave it in there.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
okay.
I'm doing. So
All right,
once
good.
I get that done, then it should be in good shape.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So,
Congratulations,
thanks
Bobby.
again, appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man. Good to see you, dude. All right, Bobby and Tara going back to Texas. Thank you again for the continued business. How about that send-off pad? A little rub of that weight. Thanks, guys. Bobby does love to track, so I'm sure we'll see some PDR footage from him in the future. Right, now you get an idea what those side rocker extensions look like on a car, and actually a red car like Bobby's. And they don't really extend from the body. They're called extensions, and people think that they come way out or they extend down the body. We told you in a recent video, these are not ground effects. These go over that existing piece right here on Corvette, and they're called black. They really look like a dark gray plastic. And if you get real close, you can see that there is a texture, so it has a nice finish to it. I guess if it was in carbon flash, like your body blade here, you'd have to worry about rock chips. So this material here will be very forgiving from rock chips, but I anticipate people doing other things with them in the future. But be careful if you're waxing your car and you get waxed down in this texture stuff. You know how tough that's going to be to get out of there. But you get an idea what that looks like on the car. Showed you Chuck had a drill underneath, and just a nice little touch, a nice little contrast. Well, I hope you're enjoying the upload so far. So when Bobby drove all the way back to Texas, he sent me this email I want to share with you and gave us a little bit more feedback on those competition seats. Tara and I made it home, and the wrap did a great job. No rock chips or anything. Thanks again for the help putting that on. I really appreciate that. On the seats, over the drive home, there was one spot that was digging into my side. It did flatten out. It was pushing up against my upper leg, so it made it a lot better. After the 16 hours of being in the car, I didn't experience any soreness, and the seats were very comfortable. After that spot flattened out, it was way better. But I agree, these seats are not for everyone. A friend of mine who has a 30-inch waist sat in the seat, and he said it fit him perfectly. There's no digging into his leg or sitting on top of it, but my recommendation is that you would have to be a 30 or 32-inch waist or smaller to make this seat work comfortably. Hey, thanks again for the posters. I hadn't seen the one that you had made, but it was a nice touch that matched my car. We have a room at home with all the posters that you've given us representing all the cars that we've purchased from you. Also, thanks again for the model. That was very nice, and I appreciate that too. Bobby, appreciate your continued business. Great feedback. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing some PDR footage that you're going to be doing in the track on that car. I know you can't wait to get that broken in and do that. Make sure you send it to us so we can share it right here on the channel. Thanks everybody for watching again. Support us if you would, please. Subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up the video. Make those comments down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.